Because America's First Amendment is the freedom of religion, the freedom to worship as one chooses. What the real true freedom of religion means isn't the freedom to worship as you want. It's the freedom to change your religion. It's the freedom to change your religion even if you change your religion every day. It's the freedom to be a Buddhist on Monday, Jewish on Tuesday, Catholic on Wednesday, and a Protestant on Thursday. That's freedom of religion. That's freedom of religion. It's our First Amendment. Freedom of religion is something sacred, People have fought and died for that right, and died for that right, and died for that right. So many people take it for granted how awesome it is to be able to worship as you want and speak as you want, marry who you want, move where you want, communicate and associate with who you want, and they take it for granted and they don't realize, because if it isn't gone, if something's taken from you, suddenly you don't appreciate it. You know, but I think this is a great nation, and even though the government has done this to me, I don't feel bad because I know that there's a way to redress my grievances. I know that I can fight back and there is a remedy, and that's what I'm doing. But I still love my city, and I think that it's a great city. And I love my country.
Why am I building for 10 Bitcoin? For 250,000 XRP? Or for 100 billion Shibu Inu? You know a 16-year-old paid $10 for that about 6 months ago.
This is Craig X. How you doing, folks, out there in the 420 Nation? Thanks for tuning in. This is the Reverend Craig X from Temple 420. We need your help because we're out here fighting for your right to use sacrament. Cannabis is sacrament. That's right, there is a plant for the healing of all nations, and it's cannabis. And I'm telling you, if you can hear my voice out there, take a seed, any seed you can get, and plant it in the ground. I don't care if it's ruderalis, if it's cannabis sativa, if it's cannabis indica. This plant is a plant for the healing of all nations. It's food, fuel, fiber, and medicine. Of course we do that. It's our sacrament. And if you believe in this Bible, if you believe that God created all the plants on the planet, not some, this wasn't created by the devil, this was created by God. And if you read the book and you know the truth, then you know that he created cannabis along with all the other plants in Genesis 1:11. And he created it for man's use, for all man's use. And what it says in Revelation 22 is that there'll be a plant of renown that he'll raise up. And it'll have 12 uses and be harvested 12 months a year. I've been a farmer. I've had 40 acres. I've grown food. And any farmer out there who knows anything knows there's no plant on this planet that's harvested 12 months a year except cannabis. Cannabis, because it's grown indoors, is now harvested 12 months a year because of prohibition, because people have stood up and fought for their rights, and we're right here to do that. And standing up and fighting for your right to worship as you do. So if you worship as we do and you believe in God and love our country, my saying is God, country, and cannabis, baby. This is a great country, and I'd be shot in some other country in the Middle East for speaking out against the government and speaking out for a plant that I know is for the healing of all nations that's been written about, called cannabis in this holy Bible. So if you believe the Bible and you want to know the truth is in this word. The word is the 10 Commandments, and if you want a blueprint to live your life by, that's the word that we teach here. We help people who are in need of serious help. And they say we don't fit in the community, we're harming the community because we're teaching the word of the Lord, and know that we're working hard for your rights everywhere. We want you to know the truth, folks. The truth is that cannabis is a God-given plant. That this plant will be something that will heal all the nations. If you believe in America and you believe in God, join Temple 420, work with us, and help us end this horrible prohibition on this sacred plant, this God-given plant. That's all I got to say for today. This is Craig X, the General Farmer. Thanks for tuning in. Come visit us here at Temple 420. God bless. Peace.